Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream, my dudes. We're continuing to play Victoria 3 as the Papal States, and I, of course, am Pope Quill the 18th over here, the not very innocent, the not very John, the not very Paul, the not very Ringo, or any of those things. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Halfway through the week, halfway to the weekend. Wow, even on my view, YouTube is so far delayed. I don't know why. The video quality can often be really good on YouTube, but there's some extra built-in latency over there. Boom! You want to see some more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead? It has been a while. Shipoopy? We may have to revisit that. We'll see. Bad Cat Bad with a 3-year resub. Oh, almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. Your math is slightly off there, Bad Cat Bad. It's in 4 months. Dun, 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 dun. Need a Pope hat. I know! I was thinking when I started the stream, I was like, I meant to go and look on Amazon or something for like a costume Pope hat. On the other hand, I do have the Victoria 3 branded little flat cap. So that's also kind of nice and perfect for the stream. I am not Ringo, Quilly18 2025, exactly. So we're here to play as the Papal States. Had a nice little start to it on Monday. Hopefully everyone's caught up there. If not, don't worry, we'll get to a little bit of recap. We are, in addition to building up our initial economy over there, we have done the thing that people do, of course, and that is to expand down here into the south of Africa to pick up some location for some gold mines. The economy right now, I have currently paused the government building. I was just going to burn off a little bit of the debt. We'll see these numbers change a little bit as we unpause here, because I also changed the subventions for iron and tools, and we're still going and helping to offset the import prices, but not by as much, hopefully to develop the internal economy a little bit. Now, one of the suggestions that was not here, I think it was on Discord, right? Yeah, it was on Discord, but from Kentos, suggested we could try privatizing some of our buildings that we have built. That is true. I forgot that that's something that we have a little bit more interactivity with now, and that could be a good way to run some instant cash. Like, for example, our iron mines should be like profitable. That's the word I'm looking for. I kept saying I'm going to say productive. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. But the iron mines, which are in Umbria over here, should be making some amount of cash. And we could privatize this. Now, I don't have any real experience with it, but if we did, so it allows investors to buy iron mine levels in Umbria for 100K per level, which is quite a bit of cash. What's our current debt? We're $1 million in debt right now, so it wouldn't offset all of it, would help earn it away. The profit right now presumably is coming to us, although theoretically we would still get some profit via taxation and things as in there. So that's something to consider. I don't know if we need to do it immediately. One of the things I did do is I did cancel, even though we had a little bit of progress in one of these gold mines in Reichstadt, I did go and cancel that one because it is going to take forever to build. This one's nearly halfway, so I'm going to leave it in the queue, but I'm throwing a couple more iron mines in the queue in front because it is one of the more expensive things, and especially with me bringing down the subventions, I think it's called, like basically the subsidizing of the import costs. I think we will want some more iron mines, and we might also go and kick in a few tool things as well. We are hoping to have the private industry mostly take over most of the construction, and we might go and invest in just maybe a little bit more military or something like that. We shall see. But I think we can go and unpause. I'm going to pause on a speed 3 for a second. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if these numbers shift anymore here. As we adjust some of the things that are going on. Banking is unlocked, plus 10% minting. Okay, that'll be, yeah, and the lower loan interest rate. This is all really good for us. More maximum trade advantage from capacity. All right, now this should all be pretty good. More privatization equals more capitalists, and more capitalists lead to more money long term. That's a good point. Is shit on fire here? Oh, that's devastation. I'm like, why is there a fire icon? You can see I did queue up a whole bunch of relationship improvements, including with GB over here, mostly because they do have a presence in the south, and we don't want them to start no shit with us. Other than that, started improving relations with as many of the Italian miners as I could here, with the idea of hopefully unifying at some point. We are researching nationalism, which I think will unlock our ability to start grouping things up. If you privatize everything, you can bank the cash and seize the means of production later. I mean, that's true. Don't think I'd ever privatize iron mine. They are always profitable and always relevant. I mean, that's the thing. As long as they're turning a profit for us, the long-term like gain of holding it ourselves seems pretty good. How's the Zulu war deck looking? That's a great question. So we can go and smash them. Where's the I want to ask for a state button? Oh, are we cordial? Why are we so friendly? When did that happen? They've probably been trying to make friends with us. Tell you what, I'm going to expel the diplomats over here. We're at 0 infamy anyway, so we'll just go ahead and reset that. Huh. And then we'll leave on a damage relations as well. Huh. Yeah, very smart of them to do that. But no, we're not going to maintain that, so let's see what we can do. Okay. Austria war over? Well, we haven't been in a war with Austria. Are you asking if they're in a war? No active wars yet. Austria's not in a war currently. So yeah, money's nice and positive. Okay, yeah, iron is very expensive. I'm going to go ahead and unpause this. Of course, we're going to be paying the very high iron price, but let's get these iron mines established, which is going to help things out for my nation as a whole. Investment pool is going up. We are consuming some of it. When do we go for Italian unification? So once we finish nationalism, which we are researching, I believe then we'll be able to interact with this button over here. Yeah, we need nationalism. So we'll see about starting to gobble up Italy and make it into one friendly block. So yeah, we'll run the deficit here to get the iron mines, which I think is going to be very important for our economy. I think we did switch over to iron tools. That's a good question, and I don't know. Sweet. Is there an easier way to get to my tools? Like, obviously I can go buildings over here. And even this, there's not a search box on it. Like, in the filter here, like, is there a type in? Because, I mean, at least it's alphabetical, so I can find the tooling workshops over here to check the modes that they're in. And they are on the wrought iron tools mode. Like, because I can go here, and I mean, applications, it'll show me the buildings. And I can go here, and I guess I can go here and then keep clicking. But is there, like, just a quick list of things that produce? Maybe that's as close as we can get. We can declare now, no need to damage relations. Oh yeah, it is good enough. So let's check. Oh, Portugal's down to -94. Well, okay. Good. Let's do it. That'll definitely increase the debt some more, but I think now's the time, yeah? So they do have more troops, but the theory is that their troops have no tech, so we should smash them. Are my troops still positioned over here? They should have been. No, you were stationed in... Okay, so we'll move that. I can't put you on the front yet, although I think... No, we'll be able to do pretty quick. Yeah, I'll mobilize you now, put you on the front now. Take you forever to get there. But yeah, meant to go there. Always use the building tab to find stuff. Yeah, that's usually what I do. There's the tooling workshops there. I guess we could sort it by name. I guess it was probably sorted by, what, productivity or something instead? Yeah. There's talk of integrating some African territory still. Yeah, maybe we could. I mean, 20 years is a long time. We did have like just enough bureaucracy to begin the incorporation. And I mean, maybe I should incorporate where the gold is first, but it sort of makes sense to me to start on the coast. I don't know. What do you feel of the pros and cons? Because unincorporated territory, I think can often lead to more of a population pool. Although right now people are immigrating away from it. Okay, we're back in, so the entire flow of everything is no good. Now I gotta remember where I was. Ah! All right. Okay, music unmuted. Think all the capture is correct now, because half the time when Windows reboots, it decides to pick up the wrong microphone. So I have a whole thing 30 minutes before a stream where everything is being checked and rechecked. All right. And now we're going to have this like weird extra fractional video. And my own copy of the video is going to be corrupted. So I'm going to have to try to download the one from YouTube, which is going to be a quality loss. I'm not actually a perfectionist, right? You know, from playing the games, there's like, I get to like the 90% point, and it's like, this is good enough. You know, there's only so much optimization and various things like that, but I don't want this kind of bullshit. I always get frustrated watching other people's streams or videos or something like that, and it's like, you know, there's too much diddly-dallying, too much prep, like just, you know, I'm pretty slow getting to a game, and even I look at some of these other people, I'm like, my God, get your shit together. Let's see. All right, well, unpause now. I don't think we lost much of the game. Just lost a lot of frustration. It's a weird issue is having computer freezes until switching to the Vulkan as well. Strange. Okay, well, we didn't have a problem on Monday. If it happens again, then we'll consider the Vulkan switch or something. Do. Oh, Path of Exile 2 people are you having the same issues? Interesting. Also, I'll have to double check to make sure I'm on the latest graphic driver. Oh, the Marina Kingdom over here has sided with them. And we thought that might be the case. Now, I'm still not expecting them to have much tech. But we might be in a bad place. What is this? Ottomans. What do you want? Investment rights. So you want to be able to build in my territory. In exchange, you'll give me some food. I don't know if I like this idea. I mean, yeah, it'll employ my people, which is great. But then they're going to be taking the profit out of my territory. My instinct is to say no to these things. So, was it too late for me to add a war goal? God damn it. I'm still... Freaking hell. My troops hadn't gone. Part of me is like, should we just restore to before this started? Because one of the things, and this annoys me, I don't know why. Now I'm just going to be bitter and salty all stream. You set an army and tell it to go to a new headquarters. So I'm constantly doing this with this army, right? We've done this 3 times already in this playthrough. I tell this army to be here as a headquarter, so it's in the right fucking position for the start of the war. And then we do a war, and then they reset themselves to a different headquarters when they demobilize, or something happens. Some part of the process caused them to be like, well, let's go back to Italy now. And then you go and start this next one, and your troops aren't in the right goddamn position immediately. If I'm going to do that, I should do that now before it advances too far, because I wanted my troops in the right position. And I don't know why it's like that. Like, stick to what I goddamn tell you to do. You stupid... Let's reload to... I don't know. I don't know how far back we have to go. Let's go back to the earliest autosave. Just so that I can have my troops in position ahead of time. Because now they're showing up with nothing. Okay, this is already brewing. But hopefully... No, it's still too late. God damn it. So they're still going to get there too late for the start of the war. All right, fine. Then we're going to literally restart the stream. Because we haven't done much. I'm going to literally restart the stream so I can do this. So how do I tell these guys, be here forever, you stupid sons of bitches? It's going to take you a half a year to get in position every goddamn time. Just stay there. Oh, we got the mining accident. We didn't get that last time. I guess we haven't actually started a law either. I don't think we can improve this more. Oh, we could consider pushing towards cultural exclusion from racial segregation. It might lead more crankiness from the papal supremacist movement, but the other thing is okay. The problem is, like, I mean, the success chance is pretty low. We're twice as likely to get a stall than anything, which isn't great. Oof, 64% stall there. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm not sure if legitimately, like, we can actually get any of this happening. We could try homesteading again, but that's not great either. Yeah, we got to expel the diplomats. I mean, we would know that. I only have to do that last minute, sort of before we start the war. Anyway, anything else I want to do since we have a moment? I don't know if we've got the sugar tobacco, like these little boosts. And you know what? Like, part of me was still thinking, like, we might want to wait. No. We might want to wait for, like, building extra barracks was part of the idea. Oh, I have to redo this. God damn it. Okay, let's redo this. Think we should push the cultural exclusion? All right, let's do it. So 2-to-1 to the bad. There's twice as likely to get a stall than a success, but we might get some choices that we can use to manipulate things. It's the spicy pizza, Captain Jazz. Thank you. You know what? I'm just not myself when I'm hangry. Oh, we get an instant law fail. Amazing. It's whiskey and chocolate.
Hi Quill, been a viewer since you played Civ 4 and Railroad Tycoon 3 nearly 15 years ago.
I'm sorry this is a shitty stream. It's hard to do a mental reset after the panic. Thank you. M35 Mako, or Mako, if you prefer. Both the pronunciations I've heard for the name. I don't know which way you go. Been a viewer since played Civ 4 and Railroad Tycoon 3 nearly 15 years. I was actually very nearly going to start a Let's Play of Railroad Tycoon 3 again. Very close. Very close. Anyway. I mean, knowing what we know that about the outcome of the Zulu War with these guys and extra numbers, I mean, I might wait, but... Okay. Pause. I guess I forgot we were running on speed 5 here, so that's very quick. Nationalism has gone through. Cultural exclusion. Oh, we actually got a positive outcome. That's great. All right. Whispers of the risorgimento. Yeah, now I can see the resurgence. It makes total sense. The winds of nationalism have begun to pass through the long divided states of the Italian peninsula. Papal patriots and romantic scholars alike have begun to call for the unification of a single Italian state. Italy must be restored from oblivion. Absolutely. Not throw ourselves to the winds for this. No. Opposition. No. We definitely want to support the resurgence. Bam. Then what do we get here? Foreign influx provokes outcry. Civic nobility has spoken out against the migrants moving into Transvaal, pleading with the government to support native miners. I mean... What exactly do you mean by native miners in this case? Because I think like 99% of people that live in the States are not what you're considering over here. Great foreign miners. How is the Pussy Bourgeoisie feeling about us? Not even clicking straight anymore. Oh, they like us just fine. You know what? We can go ahead and upset them a little bit. Or... loses Gold Rush. That's weird, because it looks like we're going to gain 125% migrant attraction. But I think this is telling us what the Gold Rush is. No. We need every spare hand we can get. Okay. Was there another pop-up? Yeah, whichever way forward. With the attitudes of the Roman Curia towards Austria growing more apathetic, their leaders have begun to discuss reassessing the group's support for Oh, yeah. No, definitely a change. Yes, leave the Papal Austrian Fellowship. Yeah. We don't want you to be on the pro-Austria bloc. Okay. With nationalism finished... we might go back to some of the tech over here, but part of me is wondering if there's a defense, like a thing that might just go and push us to the next level. I guess we can go general staff to unlock a new type of infantry. If we're going to keep making a little bit of military pushes, that might be a good idea. And general training, I think this seems like a good idea. And we didn't have, oh, I hate that. There it is. You're not showing me the math for the cost anymore. No, if you mouse over something that's not done, you can mouse over the cost and confirm that it's not getting boosted by anything. But if you mouse over the one that you're working on, you can no longer see on this screen if this is being modified from the base cost in some way. All right, general staff. Now, is the army here? I guess I'm not seeing a little line, so I'm assuming you're positioned in place. Okay, you are stationed here. That's good. But despite the big tech differential, it does make me think that there might be a little bit too much to deal with over here, right? If I want to do this, minus 13. So, I mean, they might join in, they might not. There's no guarantee if we've reset it, but I do wonder about just getting a couple extra things. So here's what we're going to do. Now, Is there a meta here? Mostly we want more artillery, right? Like, unless it's a purely defensive army, we want more artillery above anything else. So what I'm thinking of doing is just recruiting maybe 4 extra artillery. Well, we don't want more artillery than infantry, but I think what we need is a little bit more. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Let's move. You know what? You can finish the gold mine. And then we'll decide to go. All right. Let's do that. Oof. Didn't help that when I rebooted my computer, everything wanted to update, right? Firefox had an update, OBS had an update, Discord had an update, Steam had an update. So even after the reboot, I couldn't go live for at least another minute. And then on YouTube, when I went live, it went live on the stream I did at the start of the year where I was talking about Warframe. And it took forever to beat it out of that. I had to delete that stream because it kept going and trying to default to, let's just restart this stream. Maybe because I was trying to start a new one so soon. Oh, let's spur the pro-unification movement. Does it actually tell me what it's going to do? Requirements. The effect is Lucan's going to be pissed. It's making me feel like why would I push this button? Well, Aver, I don't know where your previous comments said. Oh, station HQ and set home HQ different things. You need to set the home HQ from the army interface. The button is near the name of it in the top left corner. You'd have to keep spamming. Well, chat moves fast, and I can do 2 things. I can either constantly read chat, or I can play the game. So don't get cranky at it. Just realize that that's the nature of this kind of thing. So you're suggesting that there's a change HQ button over here or inside the army page. Set the home HQ over here. Wow, that is a stupid place for that to be, but presumably that'll set it more permanently. All right. I don't know why there's 2, but all right. One could be listed maybe more explicitly as temporary. That might be good. We might have to import some more artillery. We'll see. Has to be most hidden button. It doesn't. There are quite a few buttons at the top there, and damned if I know what they all do. Zoom to current location. You have the pin to outliner, and then rename. But yeah, right over there. I know I haven't said it now. That is correct. I have not said it right now. But it's good to know that it's there. So thank you. Man, I can't believe the positive boosts over here. We're having some really good luck on this law pass. I mean, we've already got one setback, admittedly, but we'll finish that gold mine. I mean, that's brutal construction because of the crankiness in those provinces. There, barracks happening very quickly. We lost 10% this time. Figures, now that our success chance was higher than the stall, of course now we'll get the stalls. But that was still good in the first place. Okay, do that. So now we're gaining this. We can confirm that the military... Okay, I think it's still... Yeah, it's still assembling over here. We want to get those numbers up. But then we should be in a better place. No, it's generating radicals in favor of unification. Ah, is that what the button is doing? Liberal movement, Italian nationalist sentiment. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So the Lucans get pissed at us, but yeah, there's more people inside their country. Presumably those are people who weren't into the idea. Oh, it's progressed. Into the idea of unification. Like the Lucans weren't. So we're using other means to try to manipulate that. Okay, are you guys fully assembled now? I guess so. Can I not get... I mean, oh, there it is. So you have to mouse over exactly the right place. So no, we're still waiting for some of these numbers to assemble. I might have to go and encourage soldiers in a province. Oh, resource boom. That's nice for 10 years. Debate law success, so that's good too. All right. Let's do it. Now, if the Zulus go and attack my computer again, it's interesting. So sometimes it's got conquer state, sometimes it's got annex. I mean, really, it's the same thing because there's only the one thing. And then the other thing that annoyed me is we missed the window to go and tell our to set a war goal on the marina here. Guess I could move my one ship in place too. So mobilize, get to this yonder front. And I mean, I don't think we can stop them from reinforcing, but in theory, I think weirdly it's this sea node to that coast. That's where they set up when they were doing the landing here. I would have guessed over here. That might be for the Zulu coast. Yeah, so I can probably not actually block anything, but at least you'll be nearby. I could always break off an army unit to go and invade here. That's not where I wanted to be. Sorry, I want to be over here. Remind me. I need to tell them to be on aggro mode? Or is that not something you control anymore? Because I would have to tell them to be on attack and not defense mode. Oh, it's the general part. Yeah, okay, there you go. He's on advance. We could go reckless advance. Oh, no. I didn't right-click. I clicked on it and it went away. Must have just resolved itself. Low org. Oh, we're short on convoy. We had like something like 150 spare convoys. So I'm wondering, I mean, it could just be RNG, but it could also be, since my troops were in position, these guys, well, they haven't decided to join in so far. Transvaal and Varcha, oh, could take only 5 years to integrate. Really? Oh, they would. Huh. We could, okay, I'm going to start one. That will eat all our bureaucracy right now, and our bureaucracy might tick down a little bit as our population increases, but we can build one extra army thing. But yeah, money's going up. We'll let the private industry take over, including iron mines. That's good, because the price of iron is still fairly high. So they're going to want to offset that. Okay, no one joined in this time. Boers are European heritage. Okay. And it's the homeland of one of them. Okay. Because I'm like, as a percentage, they have very few. There are very few Boers over here. Right? Like, yeah, they're not even... There you go. They are 0.52% of the population. But I guess because this is counting as one of their homelands, that's making it the 5-year thing. Okay, that's great. That's really good. I mean, I'll probably go and integrate it all, because why not, right? But we'll start with that. Okay, so no one joined in this time, which is good. This is like hoi forward with economy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 1 vessel and 2 admirals, exactly. That's how we're very pro management here with the ship. So this should go fine, because yeah, they have no tech. Just like fighting a lot of the other things we've got over here. Wow, cultural exclusion has passed the next level. And only 1 setback. We could still fail right now at the final hurdle, but that is very manageable. Is there I guess there's not a straight up 1 to something ratio of army units to convoys, because it probably depends on what kind of units, like what kind of how many goods you give them and things like that, right? Presumably. There you go. We got that to clean that up. We wanted this for the future coal mines, and mostly because it was there. So now I am going to let my troops get back home, because we have no other targets. That was the thing. It's like at this point I really don't need them parked here anymore. So they should be going back to the Italian HQ, which is fine. Thieves and liars. Ooh, plus 15% enactment success chance. Yeah, I'll take the authority hit for that. That is a huge boost. Massive. Okay. And there you go. Negative on the bureaucracy. I think it's going to be perfectly fine time for us to build this. Taxation potential is fine. Romagna is the only place where they say they've got all the qualifications for it. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Do a little bit of government construction. Because the last thing we want is tax waste. That is the worst thing. The worst. And my vessels, I guess you can just go back home. That's fine. All right. That is nicely secured. Hopefully the private industry, I suspect because of the huge construction penalties, they're strongly disincentivized from constructing over here. So we might still have to manually build some gold mines, but we're going to try to hold back a little bit on the government funding. So this, as that government building hires people, this bureaucracy deficit should go away very quickly. Is there anything else I can interact with here? Like, does this... While this journey entry is active, having any active revolution caused by compatible political movement leads to seizure of papal government by pan-Italian revolutionaries. Statement of a democratic republic. Will complete if half form the nation of Italy. Is there a journal command I can do? Like when you're doing Canada, you have buttons that you have to click from time to time to complete it. Italian minor nations may unify with us if we become the sole Italian unification candidate. Country considered valid candidate for unifications. Varies depending on which unified... How do I know who's a candidate? And how do I stop someone else from becoming the candidate? I feel like we need more information. Yeah, Silver Kiss, I agree. Game's kind of bad at giving you information. Go to nation forming page. Okay, so if I go here in nation forming and check Italy. Unification candidates, no candidates. Okay, so right now there's no candidates. But I don't want to go and like war everyone. Right? This is the form Italy, like the force form Italy. Launch unification play. Primary demand, annex all required states and for country not owned by, okay, not a unification candidate. How do I become a unification candidate? You just wait for the others to succumb to riots. You need to be a major on this patch to become a candidate. Oh, really? Because no one's a major here. Everyone's just a minor. Okay, so at this point, we can gain more land or just build up our economy and prestige and things like that, which I'm kind of keen on. Because I don't know, like, if we look at diplomacy, is there even a, like, a special demand or not even a plan? It's like a treaty. It's like, low, support me. Oh yeah, we could consider going after Austria and reclaiming some territory there. That seems difficult. Do warships still give great prestige? Yeah, that was definitely the thing in Vicky too, right? Where prestige was very important because that determined. That's annoying. Guess I don't want to lower the success chance, so I'm gonna hit this one for a setback. Although then we only have one setback available. Worship still gives prestige as the military. But I am wondering about building up military. Like, what's the situation with Austria? I mean, that's crazy. We could never fight that unless we had some help. They are great power. We need the backing. I did do some sucking up to Prussia, of course, France, even the Ottomans, because maybe there can be some shenanigans there. And I guess if we find out that Austria is in a war, we might be able to go and sneak something in there. But we have nowhere near that force at this time. Easiest way to get more prestige right now would be more ships or subsidized arts academy. We could build more of those. Great molasses flood. I don't think I want the radicals right now. I guess we'll take a hit on the food industries. I don't think we've got that many of them. All right, the deficit's almost gone away. I do like the idea of building maybe a bit of a bigger navy. Took a 10% hit. That might not work. Cross our fingers we can get this going. Actually, what we probably need to do is make sure we've got our own man of war production, which we don't right now. We don't have a military shipyard. Oh, hang on. The next thing I want to do is build some more universities. We did build a little bit. We need more. First of all, it's going to help with our qualifications. But yeah, we're also going to want it just for, I think I'll probably just do it in my home states or something like that. We're going to want it for reaching this a little bit as well. I'm going to go and let's go up to like 5 in Lazio, in our capital. The Wikipedia page, Grace Molasses Flood. Yeah, it's in Boston, right? It's an unusually warm day, I think, in January or something like that, and it caused the molasses to explode and pop the thing, and it was a flood that did actually kill people. And for years, people said that they could smell the molasses still. I think people still say that that happens now. Mm-hmm. Having nationalism research and being a major or greater power makes you a candidate for Italian unification. Okay. So yeah, we just have to get more major. So we didn't necessarily have to rush to the unification necessarily, or the nationalism tech to start the unification yet, but that's okay. It is now in play. So number 20th, I wonder, I don't see another Italian state above us. I mean, we know there's not a great power because they would be a candidate, but I don't see any in there, which is good for us. Took another 10% hit. Boo! Yeah, getting that tech spread is good. So like we need our own tech to go up faster that we research, but we also want more of the spread too. Who's Sicily's and Sardinia, Piedmont would probably be the only ones. Yeah, can we quickly see what their rank is? Oh my god, my dad's calling again. Every stream. It's not like I have a complicated schedule. I mean, I don't want to yell at him. Not like I have a complicated streaming schedule. Okay, 39 and 22. They also did form a power block. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could go and like war, you know, Modena or something like that. I really don't want to, but it would help. Gold depleted, we'll just have to build more actual gold mines. That's going to be fine. Get the unis up. Always let them go. Just never let them go. Okay. Oh, that's neat. So now we don't have to hit this button constantly for these things. I mean, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't want the radicals. I'm fine with letting them go all the time. You know, they'll get temporary migration decrease as the gold mines dry up. So be it. Yeah, that is great quality of life. That is new. Okay, quite a few expensive things. Paper might get more expensive with these universities too. Now, these universities might be having a hard time filling up because technically there was a shortage on qualifications. Also, when are they going to change it so that you don't have to toggle to list view all the time? Like, can we have like a default? Law failed again. That's 3 fails in a row. And failing, that is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know when there's like a debate. I don't know what the percentage chance sit at, but yeah, then we have to play the game of which category is the university in and why isn't this list alphabetical? Oh, you are actually employing pretty well. That's good. Okay. That's very good. And yeah, the paper cost isn't too high right now. That's also nice. Hello. Prussia. Austria. Game is very quiet. It is, isn't it? Now, I don't know if it was like that before. Let me increase the master volume here. That's interesting. Hang on. Before I go mucking around over here and then clicking the wrong button and accidentally join on the side of Austria. Oh, yeah, it's opening moves. Also, yeah, did OBS... I think the Victoria volume was probably just low. It's possible I adjusted the volume before we started streaming, but that didn't get saved with a crash. Okay, so now we're in phase 2. Like, the no offer of support that Prussia would accept. Okay, they're not interested at all. That's a shame. I mean, I don't think we're going to start our own war against Austria at the same time. Higher learning. The Pope himself has officially opened the of null state. Academia is beginning to flourish in papal states. Well, that's great. Has officially opened the of. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like the University of Lazio. Society should be ruled by philosopher kings. For 5 years, we get university throughput and political strength of academics. Okie dokie. Happens sometimes. We could YOLO the homesteading. I mean, there's a good chance it would fail. But you never know. Also, whoops. Really love to adjust this. Okay, you know what? We're going to go for property women. There's a good chance it's going to fail. But let's roll the dice on it. Yeah, running a deficit right now. Barely any debt, though, so it's fine. We're just using this to be able to fund the universities, which I think is very much the sort of thing we should do. Fellow grad of 404 State University. Yeah, the professional police to nerf the landowners would also be really good. That's probably the next candidate. Because the landowners get, what, like plus 25% or something political strength? Oh, something I hadn't realized. There's we have a unique building, Vatican City, that gives 25% political strength to the Roman Curia. Also authority and influence, which is kind of neat. But yeah, that's like something else that keeps the church very powerful. I'm going to guess at some point we'll probably have to change to a republic and away from an actual theocracy, but we'll see. We'll see. You want to make women's property. I know, it's like, the name sounds real bad, but it's the ability for women to own property is what this means. It's like, maybe there could be a rename to make it a little bit more clear. But yes, it's giving women the right to own property. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, no, I never worked as I never worked for Unity as a Unity developer, but I used Unity for a long time in my projects, especially all the Let 'em Dare stuff. These days I like Godot. Actually, that's not true. These days I like pure web development, which mostly I'm just doing it for fun right now. But hopefully we can get some tutorials again. Okay, we got a bit of a stall. 10% chance, 10% chance. Yeah, we don't want this one. So we can either make the Roman Curia like us more or the rural folk like us more. What's our current situation here? +6, rural folk +7. It's not really getting anywhere. This would also make... Oh, this would remove some of the political strength of the Roman Curia. Okay, that seems fine. Let's do that. And then increase our success chance. Okay, slightly higher than the stall number. That's nice, which means now we're going to get the -10%. I am getting little hang-ups in stalls again. I'm worried that we're cruising towards another crash here. Oh, power of the purse. All right. Last university is nearly done. Yeah, like, I don't know if you're noticing, like, there's these little micro stutters that just started again. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just normal processing. Or maybe it's something's about to crash. I don't know. I think we'll probably keep hammering these universities. I would love to get to the innovation cap. You know, as long as we're not sitting deeply in debt. Hell, even our deficit is nearly none. Now, we are running a couple of consumption taxes, including on wine. Oh, so evil. But it does make us tons of cash. There we go. Hugely positive all of a sudden. Intelligentsia petitions the government. Pass wealth voting. That's an interesting question there. Right now... Actually, there's decent support for this. We could probably do that and move away from oligarchy. We will see what we can do. It's a little annoying that you're asking me while we've got a law going through. I mean, it's about to auto-accept anyway. More wine output in Zooland. You know what? I'm just going to go for exclusive wine, a bonus to prestige for now. Iron is still super expensive. Yeah, we might want to go and manually build a few. The private industry were building some. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I did lower... in fact, I'm charging an import on it. Maybe I should flip back over here with the subventions, but mostly what we need is more iron mine. I think government-subsidized iron mine is a good idea. Let's finish off the missing 2 in Umbria to start off with. And this place would do it pretty well. Yeah, you still have a huge construction efficiency issue. Okay, I'll do those 2, and I suspect we'll still have a shortage. I will go and move to, let's say, high subventions for the import. Just to make sure businesses can keep doing it, although right now they're doing it okay. But it'll also help, like, my tools industry not pay too much. Actually, the tools are currently cheap, which is kind of amazing. Mm-hmm. No infrastructure for the mines. Wait, in Umbria? Or were you looking at the other place? Oh yeah, they are capped in infrastructure for now. Warrant of abuse. For support of property to women. So, okay, neither one of these is affecting the actual passing of the law. Animus rights, this is crazy. Alcoholic, legendary polemic. Who's this guy? Rural folk. I don't mind the rural folk gaining some popularity. Okay, so Cristoforo supports property women. We want to support Cristoforo, which this isn't that option. You know what? We have laws against slander or something. We defended the honor of the rural folk, which almost got them to plus 10. Dang it. Almost. Or plus 10% infrastructure. I think I am running... Yeah, oh no, I'm not running the road maintenance. First of all, we're doing some construction in Umbria right now, so this will improve the construction speed, and it's going to give them a little bit more infrastructure as well. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this petition. Like, we're in the middle of this law. I suppose, okay, I could bail out of this just so we can start the wealth voting. We haven't finished all the gold mines because the construction time was so brutally long right now. We are going to go back. We're hoping some of this unrest starts to drop. I might build one more government office as well so I can start incorporating this one a little faster. This turmoil. The turmoil is getting better here. What about Northumbria? Well, we don't have control over Northumbria yet. Just regular Umbria. Which begs the question, is there a South Umbria? Oh, I'm still getting little hitches, but that just could be processing ticks. No, Verando apparently giving a generalship or whatever doesn't actually... Oh, they're plus 11 now, so there we go. We got the plus 10% infrastructure as well. Doesn't give them an extra bonus to their opinion, just adds to their power. I'm really worried that we're not going to have enough time here. Let's see what this tick does, and then we'll decide. If it lowers the percentage chance, I'm going to bail on this and start working on wealth voting instead. All right. We're no longer using specific staff. We're now using general staff. I think I'm going to go back over to production methods. Let's start to work on railways, which is actually... I need no active research. Oh, there we go. That is weirdly slow right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, hang on. I just want to see what this tick does. Oh, it advanced. Okay, good. Then let's keep it chooching. It's because it's north of the River Humber. Ah, Northumberland. Okay, so we can also adjust our armies. Oh, yeah, let's merge you two guys together. Well, no, maybe it's fine to do that. But I'll run and upgrade all units, which might affect what kind of resources we need, but so be it. And I guess I still need to do a man of war. Let's go and build one military shipyard. Let's build it in Lazio. Oh, now I remember. I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, there were no qualifications. Oh, right, I need my universities. But yeah, we'll get that down. That way we're going to be in position to increase our military. Oh, I just heard the doorbell, so that must be the food. Let's take a brief break. I'll be right back with the spicy pizza. That's my best Italian accent. Buongiorno. Ooh, spooky ghost pizza. Ooh, so scary. All right. Let's see. It might be too hot to take a bite right now. Oh, it's a good looking pizza though. Is this the pizza we ordered? This looks great. Yeah, it's supposed to be a spicy Hawaiian pizza. I think there was a rebellion at the pizza place, because this is not a spicy Hawaiian pizza. This has onions, green peppers, what looks like chicken. It looks amazing. And I'm excited to taste it, but my apologies to Captain Jazz that a Hawaiian pizza did not reach me. I think the Zulus are at it again. First, they crash your computer. Then, they attack my pizza. So rude. Could be barbecue chicken. I can't tell what the sauce is yet. We will find out. Just leaving it open for a second. I should have grabbed the plate so I could just take one piece and let it cool off. All right, so hopefully this is going to pass. I'll build a military shipyard. We might be able to make some money. Like, there's clearly not enough man-of-wars on the market. Ooh, newspaper offers support. No, let's do it. Yeah, we can eat the expense easily, and we'll get an extra plus 10. That's going to be good. We really need to pass. We need this to pass or fail very quickly so we can get started on the wealth voting. Because I think, annoyingly, I don't think it freezes when you start to pass the law. So you can start to work on it and still have this timeout, which is frustrating. World market. Well, actually, it's not that expensive, but I guess there's just not enough trading opportunities. Who knows? We might be able to sell some. All right, let's take a bite. A really good pizza. I mean, Hawaiian would be better, because Hawaiian pizza is amazing. My God, did we progress again? We are crushing this law. Watch it still fail in the final stage. Oh, the stall chance just went up. Is it because Melchior retired? Did something change? Something might have changed there. Yeah, he retired from the civic nobility. I'm betting he was supporting it. Yeah, he was a traditionalist. He was neutral towards property women. Now, Inocencio Avogadro di Casanova, who's a theocrat, who's... So he doesn't actually have a stance on the women's stuff, but maybe it's defaulting to what the civic nobility feels? I'm thinking they don't support it now. Somewhere in Sudbury, there's someone complaining about receiving a spicy Hawaiian pizza. Almost certainly, yes. That's almost certainly exactly what happened. That's... Oh, God, come on. Oh, my God, it just worked! We just crushed it. Hey, 5% more workforce. That's great. Okay, let's get started on wealth voting. Is there not a shortcut to start wealth voting from here? It really should, right? Right? The intelligentsia want this. There should be a shortcut. Yeah, we can sort of get to hit from here to here, sort of, but it's not very convenient. Okay, civic nobility will go from +3 to -2. That's fine. They won't be super cranky about it. The intelligentsia go from 20 to 30, like, which is ridiculous. Landowners are patriarchal if the leader does not override it. There you go. Okay. 1 or 2 boiler. I think we want to enact that. Yeah, let's go to the big view. And actually, we can change our training methods. Our coal mines. Oh, coal mines. Oh, we weren't able to set this before because we didn't have one. So yeah, we can go all the way up to condensing pump, which is fine. It uses more coal, but more output. It's clearly the no-brainer for the coal ones. And it'll depend on whether or not... Oh, I want to flip all my fishing wharves over to fishing trawlers now. I did it a little bit to start simulating the trade, and I want the rest. You guys are all there. I think... Oh, these would make more money, going over to some luxury furniture stuff. Oh, it's going to tank the price. What we should do is split the furniture manufacturers. Here, you're just one here. I'm going to get you to go over to luxury. Not do both, because I think it's going to oversaturate the market. Condensing pump on the gold mines seems like a good idea. Coal's not going to go out of control. Here, let me unpause. Okay, hold on. We got a demand. Spain. Interesting. Spain would guarantee my independence. I don't know how scared I am of my independence. Yeah, investment rights can screw you. I'm really worried about that. Unless we do a big nationalize later, which of course will just piss them off some more. My inclination is going to be to keep saying no. I guess you could check their companies first. That's a good point. So if I do this... Okay, this will lead to coal becoming fairly expensive, but not having a shortage. Although we could see the iron mines would start to lose money. Which seems a little insane to me. First of all, you guys should be on these modes. Fine, I'll exempt you, that's fine. No, that's going to stay mixed, I'm sure. You can send everyone to Fig Orchards, that's fine. We'll give you the tools. Power the purse over here. Oh, paper mills. Yes, use the sulfite. Ooh, we might not have enough sulfur. Let's just do one of the ones that just has one. Okay, this might trigger a temporary sulfur shortage, but I'm betting it's gonna fix itself through trade, and then we're gonna come back to it. Oh, speaking of sulfur mines. Okay, we can do that. Oh yeah, see, sulfur's not... Oh, you probably don't have enough employees because you didn't think it was valuable enough. Okay, we're going to go to full sulfite pulping, and now there's going to be a huge demand for people to work in this sulfur mine. Yeah, there was no one working here before, or it's brand new, which is entirely possible. But now it's going to be hiring like crazy. There you go. Okay, great. The third option for luxury clothing is more profitable, so if you split your buildings, better put some on first than last. Oh, that's a good point. Law debate fails. Oh yeah, we only have one building, so if I want to do it... Oh, we're talking about furniture. I guess it probably applies to textile mills as well. So hold on. So in Lazio, if we went to precision tools, no, you would lose money. Because we don't have enough hardwood. But, and the price of luxury furniture will go down, although not that badly. I will switch you to precision tools. And then I'm going to... And we could start doing steel. We'll probably want to go into that. Where's my logging camps? Sort by name. I think you would lose money, but I'm betting it would fix itself. All right, let's do a rewrite of the bill. All right, enacting wealth voting, take 2. Interesting. Oh, I went away. I was going to say, warships should not be gone. What is it called? Military... Is it resetting? Oh, it resets it to not be alphabetical every time. Oh, that's annoying. Military shipyards. There you go. Start hiring. And then it instantly tanks. The second you build a second ship, this tanks. Okay, it's fine. We're going to build up our navy anyway. Let's do that. I don't know about building capital ships right now. I think we might just build a few more light ships. Well, we need the ratio, right? Is it if you have too many man of wars, no good? Like the capital ships? Do you want like the 1-to-1 ratio? That might be the case, right? Yeah, 1-to-1. Okay. So let's get one going. Not a lot of peasants in Umbria, although they have the qualifications, so they say. I think I'm just going to build a second one in Lazio. And yeah, we might need to bootstrap the steel industry. Because it's like one of those things where there's currently no demand because we don't have the mode on, but we don't have the mode on because there's no steel. Yeah, you can have more light ships, yeah. You just can't have the capital ships exceed the light ships. Okay, amendment phase, so there's progress. We're still making money right now. Ammunition, artillery. So those are like good candidates because, again, we just building one, getting things kickstarted might not be a terrible idea. So, yeah, we'll sort by, like, number of peasants, but we'll click on the place that's got the supposed qualifications. And I don't always trust that, because it seems to fill up anyway. Get those. And yeah, we could take a look at our prices overall. How's our services going? The service is currently fine, although we might want to do some mode changes. A lot of debate failed. Of course. Do another rewrite. Faith and reason. Disagreements between the Roman Curia and Intelligentsia. So we upset the Curia. If anything, we'll upset the Intelligentsia because we have infinite opinion with them. We could take an authority hit. No, we'll just do this. We'll take the -2 on the Intelligentsia. And they're still, like, infinitely loyal, so it's fine. I think they're above 20, but it only shows 20. I don't know if there's a place where you can see what the actual value would be. But I know when we started passing this law, they were going for a 20 to a 30 in the display. Oh, iron's expensive again. Publicized accounts of discrimination against Catholic people in the Ottoman Empire led a Roman Curia begin lobbying for... Oh, yes. Anti-country lobby. I'd rather say no. I don't want an anti-Ottoman thing, even though it kind of makes a lot of sense in certain ways. But politically, it's advantageous for us to be friends with the Ottomans versus Austria. Yeah, we can probably do more decrees. The question is, what would be useful? Well, I guess Romagna is now getting some construction, so we may as well put in the road maintenance. So we got road maintenance and social mobility running everywhere. I don't know if a greener grasses helps at all. I guess I could probably cancel... Well, no, the free output's nice. You know what? Hang on. Umbria. Let's do encourage resource for 20% more mine output, which is going to help with the price of iron. There we go. Centers break ranks. -15, -10. No matter what, this is going to cause it to fail again. So, listen, Intelligentsia, I did my best. We could try again after a while. Is it 1 year we get to try again? It's the voting. 2 years! Yeah, so it's not going to happen. Sorry, bros. No joy. I tried. Ooh, organized sports. And now we need explosives and lead. What did you guys just build that suddenly causes a need for these two? Oh, the munitions plant. Okay, fair. Well, tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do maximum assistance for imports on there. But yeah, we can build an explosives factory. Hang on. Yeah, sort by earnings, which it is best over here in Romagna, because that might be where we have some of the sulfur production. I'm not sure. Oh, we haven't looked at the trade capacity in places yet. We do have some fertilizer. We don't have a fertilizer factory. Before we just got some fertilizer from like our cattle farms, and that's it. But yeah, I keep forgetting, like, trade centers is something we want to keep an eye on. And yeah, I mean, we kind of want it everywhere, and I'm not sure what to do the push for. Like, I don't know if we should prioritize the place with the higher trade potential. I don't know if it makes that. I know it's like a short-term thing, but these are all zeros. So, tell you what, I'll build one in these three, and then we'll see where we're at. AutoQ likes to build trade centers a lot, yeah. So I sort of got warned about not necessarily auto-queuing the trade building queues. Oh, I can spur more. Oh, in Parma. Yes, let them get more activism. Get more cranky. Oh, we're up to 19 now. That's good. Screw frigates! They're terrible. So we can't do the upgrade on the Navy because this doesn't work that way. Oh, is that not even a new unit type? Screw frigates is... Oh, new modes for the shipyards. Okay. So, military shipyards can go to... Oh, steamships. More man of wars, but it's going to start to consume engines, which might not exist in the world. So I don't think we're going to do that. Bring the speed down one notch for a sec here. explosive shortage, but we'll work on the explosives factory. And then get the trade as well. Now, this might need some help, but... There it is. Okay, so fertilizer is quite expensive. We don't produce that much. We might be able to do it with just some livestock ranches. We can check the earnings. But, see, you think you'd lose money. I'm not sure that's entirely true. But livestock ranches are nice. More food is good. I'm going to queue up like 3 more as a boost over there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Maybe we should have gotten the guaranteed independence thing. Oh my god, I'm going to be able to sway Austria to my side. That's somewhat unexpected. Listen, you guys disband. Yeah, merge over here. Because I want you in one group. Might demand something bad. That's true. I think for the, we're going to want to take a defensive stance on this one. Don't push. We want the defensive benefit. Hello, railways. That's great and all. I don't suppose we're... No, I was hoping we were part way into something helpful here. I don't think we can get the field works in time. That wasn't his side? What? Oh, fuck. Oh, is it you? It's Spain. It's Spain. I'm used to being on the left. I didn't realize it's attacker on the left, but I guess that's why I'm used to being on the left. Are we in the sway phase? We are. Become subject. Oh, so we're just going to lose here? What are you asking for? Oh, Italian leadership. Force Papal States to renounce their ambitions to unify Italy. Interesting, and we have it the other time around. Okay, so how do we conscript our people? Because I don't have the conscript. Is it a policy change? Because normally it's there. Our laws are... What is our military law? National militia. 100 maximum conscript levels. Okay, go into the army. Oh, I just do this. Right. Yeah, let's conscript everyone. Like, we're desperate. We're desperate. I think we might need more generals here, because this is almost certainly going to start ticking up. Yeah, let's bring everyone. Ostracize the 2 Sicilies. It did happen. Okay, so we're doomed. Well, we're not... The only thing, unless Austria added some bullshit thing, I guess we'll just give in and say we're not going to use Italy? Oh, enlistment efforts was there. Yes, I know we can promote generals too, yeah. I think what we'll have to do is split this in 2 to deal with defending the other front. Mountain combat expert, maybe in the north? Stay on defend, please. Okay, more people are willing to join in now. So we could offer them investment rights and Russia would join in. I really like the extra things in here. And I offer them... So there you go. I can offer them a war goal. Of a German state. Now, I mean, there's a good chance this won't happen because we might not be able to push this war goal. But to me, this seems fine, right? This seems fine? Prussia would get infamy, which seems okay. World War Zero. We're going to bring Russia in here, too. Oh, do I have to wait? Oh, I might not have enough maneuvers. I 65. Or maybe I just had to wait. Maybe it's you do one at a time. Hey, what do the Ottomans want? Transfer states. No, I'm not giving you Umbria. Make protectorate. No, I don't want you to have two Sicilies as a protectorate if we win. That's insane. All right, listen, Russia, fine. You can open some businesses in my territory if you come and fight this war with me. And then Spain, I think... Oh, they've got a few others. Obligation. They also want the investment rights. I mean, in theory, we've got enough now. Oh, it says investment rights in Sicily. How can you tell? Right, because it's the war goal. I'm not offering them this. I'm offering them this as a war goal. So this is Sicily as well. Right, because this is Spain's flag. That's my flag. This isn't any of those. Okay. Fuck it. Spain. Join the party, pal. Okay. Let's, Oh. I gotta hit the raise there. So do the conscripts not count as the army size for the purpose of calculating how much each general can do? Because yeah, we can promote them or get extra generals as needed. But so far these seem fine. Here's war taxes run game. Conscripts take time. I mean, that makes sense. Heck, we might not need them. We've already got the numbers advantage on both fronts now. Be great if they just back down. Now, okay. There's all primary demands, and there's a secondary demand okay there. Okay. But yeah, if we can get them to back off... oh, can I add the Venice? Now that they're in on this. Oh, you can't, right. You can't click the map. Which is a little annoying. Venetian, right there. Oh, is this going to give me infamy? But that's fine, right? Actually, I'm not entirely sure. What if it causes a cascade of other people joining things? I'm not, like, comfortable enough with the politics to just click it without doing this first. Now, it's a secondary, and I don't think I've got enough to make it a primary. Anti-Prussian League. What the... oh, does the split army have the mobilization options? It did carry it over. I haven't enabled anything else, and I probably should, but I wasn't sure I could guarantee sugar and various things. We'll have to make an explicit check for some of those things afterwards. I'm going to cancel this extra livestock ranch, just because financially things might get a little expensive here. And yeah, we're just going to, like, sit, you know, semi-defensively for now. Get the terrain advantage, especially as we're waiting for all of our buddies to join in, and maybe fighting at different fronts. Split is part of Austria. Hey-oh. I'm so sorry, intelligentsia. I don't know how long it's been. I think there's going to be a window where technically we can restart this before that expires. Yeah, 10 months, but there's no way it's going to pass before this runs out. We've got a slight bureaucracy deficit. Oh, this is all of a sudden a very exciting war. Yeah, the increased diplomacy stuff is so nice for the war things. Man, there's so many people on both sides. Now, I haven't deployed my ships. They'd probably just get smashed. Oh, thank you for guiding me through the logistics over here. Ammunition is expensive, but that's fine. And we are producing some of it locally, which I think is really helpful. Really helpful. All right, the war has broken out. I'm going to screenshot this. This is very exciting. All right. So, no active battle, although it's brewing. Ooh, this front is looking less than great. Wait, am I the only one on this front? That's pretty usual. You're like, what are my bros doing? Well, I guess the Prussian-Russian front, the Russian front and the pre-Russian front, is pretty big. So it's kind of legit. Suppose we could try to push through here. Now, has this been fixed? This used to be, like, always wrong about the pushing versus not pushing sides. All right, there's a battle. So Russia is leading with a broken supply line, but they are pushing through. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I was trying to escape out of that and it escaped out of this. So they're also going to push here. So we might get pushed in the north. Hopefully there's some progress here. I could move. Maybe I should move my troops that are here to the northern border and just let Russia handle this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That's the Romania front. So it's this one here. I'm going to move you to there. You might not be able to react right away because you might have still been in the battle, but okay, no, there you go. And yes, the force here has gone down a little bit, but so be it. And yeah, we're just hoping for kind of a delaying action in the north. What is this? Sicilian army moving through my territory to get down here. I don't know why that's allowed, but sure. Austria's going to try to one-up Napoleon by taking Russia in the winter. Well, it's summertime right now. Okay, things are happening there. Of course, yeah, we're being pushed that way. They're exhausted. We're camouflaged. We have a lot more stats here, but they have a lot more troops. But presumably, yeah, they have more wounded, more dead, more demoralized. Like, they might win this battle, but it's costing them. And of course, they have more people and more reinforcements available, but they're also busy over here. Oh, this is exciting. There you go. Already been pushed a little bit. Of course, there's a wall of mountains over there that might slow some things down. Some devastation is brewing. Okay, so we're going to be forced back for the first time here. Leading to some devastation, but we haven't actually been moved back yet. Now, I could group these two together. I don't think that's going to matter in this case. Oh, they're not actually advancing again. Oh, now they are. Never mind. Took them a second. Things are still progressing. That is Russia pushing back. So yeah, it's Sicily. Two Sicilies tried to attack and have been pushed back. Over here, we're going to be pressed back again, but let's look at these stats again. It's it's pretty damn close. They have slightly more dead and slightly more wounded. It's not the sort of damage we were hoping for, though. I mean, it's just a numbers game. We have half as many people in the battle. Well, now we're down to like a third left over here, actually. So despite our much better stats. But the damage in the north is real. Austria can't keep this going forever. I'll have to put on like some partisan defense or something like that. Wheat farms fully employed in Umbria. Good. Great to know. There's the guaranteed by Spain. They're like, see, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Wait, I can handle this. We get barbed wire fast. I think we are working on field work right now, but it's not going to be done in time. That would have been nice for the 10% defense boost. Still might not have held the line, but again, doing more and more damage to them certainly would have been good. Remind me to turn off the enlistment laws afterwards. And in fact, I suppose I could throw in some more here. Come on, baby. Look at that. Against the odds. Wealthy, moving to neighborhoods. Yeah, they've earned their success. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Where am I? Oh, my armed forces are at +11 right now. So no, we have it all. We have our patriotic fervor for plus 10% on both sides. So yeah, we're trying to hold the line against Austria to the north by ourselves. And I mean, they haven't taken territory. We are, you know, they are continuing to push us back, but they are taking more deaths. But eventually they will push through into Romagna. Hopefully we'll do some damage there. And yeah, I don't know if Austria can be separate pieced out. Like, I think at some point they can just GG. I don't know if that's going to get us a Venetia or not. Oh, we can increase military wages to increase bonus. I know that will increase the training speed. A more morale recovery. All right, let's run this for a while. They separate capitulate. Northwest of your territory is literal on fire. Oh, there's a lot of fire here, although... Is this an eruption? Oh, it's a wildfire! Wow! That's cool, I've never seen that. And yeah, we have the little devastation icon. If Austria capitulates, you get the state. Oh, because they would just give up on everything, huh? Nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that Russia and several other people are pushing down here as well. Because, you know, it's something we're going to... What happened? Austria is still fighting. The front lines merged? Merged with what? I don't know, but all my troops are moved down here now. All my troops are in the south. Front lines are busy. I know they did work on, like, shrinking the micro front lines, which is great. But there's... Did it merge with this part? I'm a little confused, but I guess I'm happy that we're not being pushed in Romagna anymore. As I say, I could add my troops to the attack here, but I don't think I have to. Like, if my allies are fighting here, I think they will borrow my troops. Haiti. Haitian, Prussian. Yeah, my troops are part of this attack. You were pushed one south and now it merged. Looks strange, it worked in your favor. Cool. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, and I'm fine with them. Like, I don't want my troops necessarily initiating the push, but I'm obviously, if my allies are pushing, I'm going to want to assist. So my thought was, I don't have to take territory for as long as possible. I just need to hold on while they do that. Oh, is this where the front line is? Is that what went on there? Because there's still troops visible, but okay, I guess it's all merged into this battle. Probably because this is the same province on both sides. Okay. But the allies aren't holding, they're just push. They were doing aggressive wars. I mean, these are offensive moves by us versus them. Anyway, they're pushing over here, which is important. Haiti might be a vassal of Spain, that makes sense. 7 months. I think technically I can start 9 days. 1, 2, 3. I guess on the 27th. Or maybe 28th, depending on off by oneness. Maybe on the 26th, depending on off by oneness. There's the 27th. Well, we'll start. I don't think it's going to happen in time there, Intelligentsia. We got 7 months to try to make it happen. What's our time at? Okay, we got a half an hour before the end of the stream. Engine shortage. Okay, so one of my capitalists built something that needs engines. We may have to bootstrap that. Like, if we were to push... Force two Sicilies. Like, we want this one the most. We want that one the most, because it's us. And yeah, that's not going to go as is. And ideally, you know, sure, we'd like all of it. Probably that's not going to happen, but we'll see. Oh, Spain back. The defensive pact feels worse, because then I'd also have to defend them. I mean, I don't blame them for asking. It's actually a very reasonable thing for them to try. Yeah, it's still investment rights. I mean, maybe I could initiate, like with Spain, listen. How would you feel about you guaranteeing me independence? So they only have a -3 over here. Like, could I go and... Hey, you like paper? Oh, I think I've got to get 1 to the good. Well, this is per week. Oh, no, I have a paper shortage. Or do I? Wait, what are these? Is that their shortage and my surplus? Yes, okay, I have a 34 paper surplus, and they have a huge shortage. I also have some small arms. Hold on, if I bring this down... Weirdly, scrolling up brings this down. So let me bring this up to just enough to hit the +3. And then I will also offer you some guns. There you go, for a plus... Wait, can you only offer 1 good at a time? Maybe you can only offer 1 good at a time? Oh, production for small arms and papal marker greater than 1. So even if I have a surplus, is it all from imports? I'll say no subventions on tools. That's a +10? If I just say, I will no longer subsidize the import of tools, you'd be more than cool with this? Only 35% chance. Tell you what, and I'll also offer you paper. What do we need to get? To a +10 for it to be for sure? You can bind for 25 years. What do you... Ooh. So they're willing to go all the way up to 25 with the guarantee. Huh. Around +30 is guaranteed. Might be hard for us to get all the way there. Tell you what, I'll just roll the dice. Let's bring this up to the +2. Let's roll the dice with a +9. How do you feel about this? 45% of the time, it'll work all the time. Debate failed. Declined. Oh well. Complete rewrite of wealth voting. Got 3 months to go. Crystal glass. Push, push, push. How's it going in the north? That's Prussia. Winning some more. Excellent. Okay. Good. Oh, the front moved again. It's still just one front, but the positioning of it changed, which isn't at all confusing. Okay, so the 2 Sicilies GG'd out. We're still fighting Austria, though. So, 2 Sicilies is no longer going to try to be the leader for Italy. We're +16 here now. And Russia and Spain can invest in 2 Sicilies. I wonder, like, once that becomes part of Italy, presumably that'll reset that, but I guess they'd still own the factories. All right. So now this is over here. And presumably holding control of Venetian, which I'm guessing is going to get renamed if it's owned by Italy. This is probably a big part of maybe helping with the capitulation stuff. You know what? I'm going to tell my generals, like, make the attempt to push. I mean, I think probably my allies were already, you know, trying to advance here. Agitator. Supports the liberal movement. Yeah, we're going to have to take a look at our politics soon, but... The gamble... You know what? The traditionalist Roman Curia guy, you become less popular. That is fine with me. Push, push, push. Check the form, Italy. Journal. Oh, we are a unification candidate. And so is Sardinia. And has a supporter. So we could do a play to like try to get them to GG out, but okay. All right. Are we winning? Yeah! Weirdly, I think we are. I mean, out of curiosity, if I just asked for the stuff I wanted, yeah, no. Yeah, conquer Venetian. But if we did take it, I bet you would help. How come we're not doing a push? I told my guys to be aggro. Is there something weirdly invalid about this front? And Legion of Volunteers. Drawing on the Italian population of Umbria, General Blank. Wow, we're getting a lot of glitches here. Has organized a legion of like-minded compatriots to join the papal fight against the Austrian tyranny. Skill and zeal sorely need in battlefield. Does nothing. Use their expertise to train and recruit more men for the army. I'm assuming this is supposed to do something. But I'm guessing because it's General Blank, it wouldn't work right now. So we're going to do this. Oh, yeah, strategic target. How do I do that? Right-click here? Plan invasion. Is this it? There was here, right? Strategic objective. There it is. That is your strategic objective. And same there. Yeah, okay, so they have to... We have to... No, you can still... Okay, weirdly move into our own territory. I think this front line is broken. Maybe we should do a naval invasion. My army is set to be aggressive. It wasn't, but it is now. Yeah, I think... Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do save and reload. I would follow General Blank anywhere. General Blank is the finest papal general and hero to the Italian people. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no push attempts happening. I mean, our strength on this front keeps changing. Split off an army 2 for landing, which probably won't work. Try reassigning the front. I suppose we could try that. Okay, you're already deployed. So I'm going to deploy to the East Slovakian front and then deploy to the Umbrian front. Okay, maybe I should just send everyone over here. Yes, the generals are on attack. Yeah, you can see. All right, listen. Let's go. I'm assuming some of our friends will still be... That is a path, but I guess, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. So if this all of a sudden becomes an active front, we might have to pull back, but the Russian army and the blank army from also Prussia is still here. Yeah, the strange front merging probably broke something. Yeah. Hear a lot of people taking umbrage at that front. Wow, you guys are in a special kind of form here today. Sup, guys? Are you guys actually fighting a war over here? Woo, how exciting. Yeah, it was really boring back home. We were just staring at each other. It was crazy. Now we can have some fun storming the castle. Yeah, I'm not building stuff, but I mean, we're running a deficit because of the war right now. So that's fine. I'm just going to let my... Wow. Apparently we could use some more construction sectors, actually. You know what? Let's get 5 more in Romagna. Yeah, nah, that might be too expensive. You know what? I'm going to pause. We're going to do that after the war. Central Archives. Oh, that's nice. So... I don't know if I need to switch everything over. Although, oh, you know what? No, I will. Which is going to eat more paper. But we're going to go and incorporate. And I'm going to start that incorporation as well. All right, well, I mean, at least we're pushing here. Still nothing happening at this front at all. This is a broken front. But now we are breaking the back of Austria. Capitulations. The following goals were enforced on Prussia. I'm sorry, did Prussia just leave the war? I mean, Russia's still here. Is it just me, or is this not still the Prussian flag? It still looks like it's occupied by Prussia, but I'm guessing this is a visual glitch. And now we got to restart our push all over again? All right, I'm going to say something. Like, I know this is very controversial and crazy, but maybe wars in Victoria 3 aren't great. Maybe wars in Victoria 3 have issues. I know, it's a crazy concept. Huh. So the problem is, Prussia didn't actually have a war goal to enforce on Austria, so they didn't really feel that they had any reason to be in there. Their only war goal was on the 2 Sicilies. I mean, we are pushing against them. But it's so weird that we had to lose all of our front line. Even though the war was still in existence, to me it should have, like, flipped the occupation over to maybe the war leader or something. I mean, occupation isn't particularly meaningful. It's not like Hoi 4 or even U 4. Now, if Russia pieces out now, it's going to be annoying. You know, whatever, I don't care. Fix the southern front. Did it? Oh yeah, it is happening. Okay. Oh, we got our field works. I mean, that's nice. I think I'm going to go... Oh, we need to get our nitroglycerin, and then the Bessemer project process as well is going to be important here. We're going to need to get some steel going. We'll probably have to build the first... Oh, you will capitulate in a month. We just time out. Okay, well... So much of this was really stupid. So much of this was pretty stupid. But technically we won. We didn't get Venice. Which is pretty annoying. And 2 Sicilies is no longer a player. Like most wars, this one was stupid and pointless. And achieved nothing for anyone in the end. Alright. Presumably this is automatically deconscripted things. I mean, it still has the rays, like, ready to go, but presumably they're back in their normal jobs now. The bug prevented you from getting Venice, yeah. Because otherwise, we super would have pushed into the south here. We had the strength. We should have pushed in here, taken ownership of Venice, and potentially gotten it out of a peace deal, but I don't know. Probably wouldn't have happened anyway. Even if we got it, Austria probably wouldn't have been damaged enough to back down, and the other players were getting tired of war. Which, alright, fair. Oh, the bug prevented him from recapturing Romagna, which would have stopped the war exhaustion. Right, because they held this, we were getting extra war exhaustion. So it wasn't a... that's a bit annoying, but we'll take it. I mean, when the war started, I thought we were just doomed. I don't like that, you know, people are going to be opening foreign factories in a territory we're going to take. We're currently 13th overall, which is a major power, which is why we're one of the players, but we're about to lose it, but hopefully we can get our prestige back. I do need to build more universities as well. We're still well below our innovation cap. Okay, there we go. That's been fixed, which is good. Money is positive. Yeah, we're going to go and slam down a bunch more universities, please. Yeah, there's no earnings, so that's what we're looking for. I guess I'll get one in these states. There's lots of people there. And, oh, infrastructure. Yes, railways! Although maybe first we should get a motor industry started. Yeah, no earnings, yeah. Yeah, let's get a motor industry started. I mean, we might need to do some more trade, but no, I think we have to get the railways next. Oh, we already have one here, and it's making money. And there's one being built in Romagna. How nice. So I will get one going here, and you know what? I'm going to get the first level everywhere. There we are. 10% more success chance. That's nice. Let's do that. Moving towards wealth voting. Time to construct a Pope Mobile. Minus 23k right now. We have a lot of extra construction. How's our iron price? It's fine. It could still be lowered. Oh, now it's at +0. Okay. Some fluctuations going on there. Yeah, we might be able to change some production methods to save some employees. That is a good point. Like in Umbria in particular, they have no one free. I guess we can't change the production methods from here, huh? That's a little annoying. If I go here, can I... This is so dangerous that it's so big. I'm hoping there's a confirmation. Okay, if I degroup you and sort by state... I don't know, maybe there's another filter that would be helpful here, but... Umbria! So, the production-saving ones are the green ones, right? Yeah, now we already have you on harvesting tools. Well, we're going to switch to rail transportation, but we can't yet. Oh, barbed wire fence. There we go. That'll save some laborers. Production. What is this building? It's a trade center. Oh, we've got bulk trading available. We might want to do that globally. Hold on. This would need engines, which are going to get started to production, but not yet. Oh, here we go. Water tube boiler. Go. And you. Yeah, we'll need some mode changes there too. Okay, and then we're in another state. All right. So, okay, how do I cancel the conscription? Oh, well, first of all, yeah, and I did go over a little bit. First of all, I can get rid of the enlistment efforts. So that's one thing. Now, I do still have this. Can I... Oh, do I minus these? Were they still active, though? Like, were they still active conscripts? Or is these potential? They're not raised. Yeah, they were not recruited. Oh, people meant the decrees. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave some of these here to not... But we can just play it by ear next time if we even want any conscripts, but I don't know. Well, voting, paperwork. You know what? I can take... I don't know how much 10% bureaucracy might hit us, and it's only going to be while it's running. So this is going to lose about 60, so we'll go slightly negative, but only for a little while. I think I'll do that. And it's to subsidize railways. Oh, there, the economy of railway buildings is not great. If you want up construction, you need to subsidize. Yes, I agree. And your this tab is different than I'm used to. I was like, I'll go to the third tab and set that up for the railways. Yeah, keep them subsidized. The only problem is, I would love the auto expansion, but I think if you subsidize and auto expand, I think it might go a little nutso. I'm not sure that I want that. Conscript is great. They count as military score in terms of how the A judges you. Oh, and they don't cost anything when they're raised. Oh, maybe I should have left them there. Can I put them back even when the military is not raised? Yeah, I guess I can. So if I do this, you're saying this is doing nothing as is. Although obviously, if I raise my troops, all of a sudden we lose a bunch of workers everywhere, but so be it to win the rate. Oh, I did want to change the trade centers. Thank you. Stay alphabetical. Why are you like that? So yeah, we'll change to bulk trading. It's going to consume more merchant marines. Which will probably lead to a shortage. You know what? I'm going to force it anyway. Like, that's a good? Merchant marines are a good? Certainly what it looked like. Yeah. Where did they get built? Oh, at ports. Merchant marines. Okay. Okay, so convoys and merchant marines are separate things. That's fine. Oh, I don't like fertilizer being so expensive. How's the engines doing? We don't have the motor industry yet. Ports convert clippers to merchant marines. And yeah, we'll lose some money here during this excess production, but that's okay. At some point we'll stop, and then theoretically they'll start to drain this construction pool. Or we'll have to build more construction for it. I mean, unless they're just not finding good business opportunities, but I find that a little hard to believe. Yeah, the explosives factory. We're getting some from our cattle. I don't think we have a dedicated fertilizer plant. Although one's being built! There you go. Perfect. It doesn't need steel, and I don't think we have a steel industry, so we'll probably have to bootstrap one of those as well. Yeah, building an Umbria would be great, but there's not enough staff. No, definitely not. So build it down in Africa. I mean, you've got, you know what, you've got the infrastructure. You don't have the qualifications that you'll get there. There's the steel shortage. What is the Rome Citizens Association? 10% success chance. Let's do it. It's been sort of stalling out for a while. Check the requirements for the auto-expand on railways. They won't auto-expand unless they're fully hired. Yeah, lower than minus 20 infrastructure, among other things. Oh! Minus 20%? Really? Because the fully employment had me worried. Like, because that was the thing, where it's like, well, they'll be fully employed because I'm subsidizing it. But if they don't auto-expand... Let me check it if we go through. There it is. Yeah, workforce 100%. But again, if they're subsidized, that'll happen. They're subsidized, so the second one is always true. Transportation in Lazio is greater than 50% more expensive than base. Ah! Or it has minus 20 infrastructure. Oh, that is totally safe. I don't feel that those qualifications all used to be there. Maybe they were, but it didn't feel like it. What is... Oh, this is expanded. That's what's messing with me. Okay, so we can put on the auto expand. They fixed it. Okay. Yeah, because I feel it used to just be like, if I have money and I have full employment, then expand, which is the default for most buildings. But again, doesn't really make sense if it's also being subsidized. They fixed it in 1.9. Man, no wonder 1.9. Like, people are reviewing the expansion DLC as, like, one of the best ever. And really, like, a lot of the credit goes to 1.9. But of course, like, the paradox model is we put out these constant free patches subsidized by putting out these expansions. And it just so happened because what they did for this particular update / expansion, so much of it was, this really belongs in the base game, can't be locked behind a DLC. Theoretically, it means the actual DLC is relatively thin because they put all of it in the free patch. But the free patch gets subsidized by people buying the expansions, so. Helibug get released, still very buggy. I mean, there's still clearly some issues. We ran into several bugs here. I don't think there was like a big post-release hotfix. Like, I don't remember seeing one live on June 17th. Oh, no, okay. No, I see a few hotfixes. Quite a few. All right. Yeah, and of course, we saw the null state and lots of blanks in the thing. All right. We need this to finish. Yeah, some of these are going to take a while to build because they still have some cranky people that are slowing things down. Campaign of Banquets. Even more success chance. Or more. Wait, what? Oh, although we gained the grifter trait. Let's not do that. Defamatory article. We can take a authority hit. In fact, I should probably run some more. Right. Do we want to keep you around? Are we using you for anything? No, you know what? Get out. Do I want an agitator? Oh, we still have this guy. Supports liberal movements, which I think is fine for us. Hey, Ottomans. Defensive pact. Man, everyone wants investment rights. If I had, like, tons of unemployed people, I'd be tempted, but... yeah, leave the Anti-Prussian League. Russia was handy. We might need them again. All right, steel shortage. Let's get the steel railway to the top here. Oh, yeah. See, I was building it here because... you know what? I'll do it anyway. We had lots of people. It's going to be fine. Oh, is it 1.86 on beta? Ooh. Let's get the resource industry. How's the iron price? That's not too bad, actually. We have wealth voting. All right. So politics are about to get more crazy. And for gold mines. Well, let's get the railways down first. Then we shall see. Projecting conservative Catholics. No. Is this my leader? No, this is an agitator. Well, whatever, they're getting momentum regardless. Less momentum yet to landowners and things. That seems good. Okay. Oh, we have an action. Let's spur in Parma. Get people wanting to do some things. And yeah, I could just, like, out of curiosity, if I were to, like, want to conquer state. Yeah, Austria, Spain. Yeah, all right. Steel shortage. Steel mills coming online. Oh, that's a guy who historically unified Italy? Oh, that's funny. Psychiatry unlocked. Yeah, I don't like that he's a traditionalist. Shame the nation's not ruled by God. Except it sort of is. Like, really, we should be doing this story-wise. Who are we to stand against God's will? Make the Roman Curia more powerful. But they're just so backwards. Oh, that's always the problem. It's like, I always end up in the thing where I want to make the country the way that I think it should be, rather than playing a particular role. But I mean, I guess I'm not the Pope, right? I'm not this guy, because these popes sometimes they get assassinated and they cycle through. Are we going to avoid our shot again? I mean, I hope so. It's always a hard time because I have to make all these different decisions. You know what? Nation's not ruled by God. It's ruled by men. That's the reality of it. All right, go election. All right. Let's see what we're looking at here with the reform. 95% legitimacy by pulling in the Roman Curia, the civic nobility, the papacy, and the armed forces. Next best would be over here. No, I guess we'll do this. Sure. This is going to be interesting politically. And now, now that we've done that, what kind of laws might people be interested in? Yep. Oh, we should get elected bureaucrats. Or professional army. Actually, let's go with dedicated police force. That seems like a good idea right now. Let's do that. And also, institution-wise, yeah, we don't have any higher levels yet. Okay. Come on, steel mill. Build faster. Oh, I'm going to wrap up the stream in a second here. I wonder what a Kiss for Luck is playing today. All right, you're there. Let's make sure you're on the Bessemer process immediately. Hopefully you've got those. And no, you should have plenty of laborers. I think hand assembly is still going to be fine. I may have to subsidize you in the short term. There you go. Okay, steel price just dropped. But what should happen is the motor industry. There we go. It should start to hire here, which then puts the steel price back up. I mean, maybe I should subsidize both just so that they like blindly hire and get things started. I mean, or at least the one. We'll just have to remember to desubsidize them later. Unless this is a shortage of qualifications or something bizarre here. Nitroglycerin? Ooh. Things are gonna get a little spicy here. Alright, regroup. And... is there a quick filter for, like, show me mines? I mean, I can show, you know, the ones that are mine. Yeah, I don't know. So... oh, we're gonna need more explosives, but... yeah, it's gonna lead to a shortage immediately. Maybe I should do the sulfur first, because that's going to be tight in. There's not as many of it. And we can, yeah, we can just do a little trickle of some of these things to get started. The gold mines would be a great way to make some extra money. You're just a 1 here. Put that in. So now that's going to be getting hammered for the explosives. We might need to manually build some of those. Oh, I need another tech. Are these? No, we need to keep going through these level 2s. You know, we'll help get the canaries over here so we can get the mechanized workshops. Yeah, the debt's getting pretty crazy. We're just gonna finish these railroads, and then we're gonna look to focus on paying off the debt. Hey, national anthem. Oh, that is slow. You know what? Mm-hmm. Canaries for a coal mine, exactly. Yeah, I can eat a setback right now, sure. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, I forgot we're still maxing out our military spending. Yeah, we can bring that down some. I mean, we've got some tax levers. I think that'll be okay. Get the railways, because it's going to be important. Lower government wages. We could. Nice. We could lower military spending even more, but it has me a little concerned if things were to kick off all of a sudden. So, the intelligentsia already mostly love me forever and ever. Rural folk love me enough. Bring Giuseppe Garibaldi to account for encouraging this behavior. I think this is fine. Maybe I just want the intelligentsia to be more influential and powerful, though. I think I'll do that. Alright, tariffs. Actually, we still potentially have some import subsidies that we could drop. Yeah, see, like on iron over here, which I don't think is required anymore. And we will flip them over to the tariff side. Small arms, too. You know what? We make our own small arms. And the lead. Flip those over. All of a sudden, I'm making money. Okay, and it's rebalancing a little bit. But yeah, we don't need to subsidize that anymore, although we do have the shortage of lead. I may have to bring that back, actually, because we don't have the ability to build any lead mines. I think I'm going to have to keep... No, I can't switch it back right away. Dang it. I think I am going to have to keep doing this to help people bring in lead, because otherwise there's a permanent shortage. What do you want, America? You want investment rights? No. For nothing? Come on. Here, we'll keep paying that. I don't think it's going to be that much. Dedicated police force. Huzzah. And yeah, okay, there. Our construction just finished, so now we're going to be sitting making tons of money. We'll pay off some of the debt, which will offset the interest that we're paying, which is $7K a month over here. So that'll represent a bit of a saving. And then probably go back to university building or something like that. But for now, we're going to go and put a cut in this episode. So, very sorry that there was the short-term little drop in our connection when my computer crashed and had to be rebooted, and then sorry for me being very cranky afterwards. I was just so flummoxed, you know? Kiss for Luck is playing some Luma's Island, which is a very cute sort of one of these open world farming, crafting, whatever games. Give her some love. We'll be back on Saturday for... Actually, I don't know what Saturday is going to be. Because we do stuff that's different on Saturdays, generally speaking. So we'll have to see what that is. I mean, it might end up being Victoria, but there's a good chance it'll be something else. How excited are you for Anno 117 Pax Romana? Very, very. We're definitely going to be covering that on the channel. I have no doubt about that. But yeah, I don't know what Saturday will be. If you're on the Discord, join the game suggestion channel, and we'll have a little chit-chat over there. See you, folks. Bye-bye.